What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tan. I'm back with another video, so let's get into it. First off, all aboard! Choo choo! Had to. But for real, hop on the board. We about to take a journey for the premiere of the first episode of Toya and Reginae. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So y'all know the title of the show was like Life of the Gram, right? No, Life off the Gram. My title would have been Who in the Mail. You know how it's like Who in the Hell? Mine would have been Who in the Mail because it was a whole bunch of mail talk. Okay, a lot of the conversations, I'm gonna say like 60% of the show was about mail, maybe like 50. But yeah, we about to take a deep dive. Y'all know, I don't even know where to start. We had basically what I had discussed previously. Toya and Reginae, Toya went to go see Reginae working on box stand 2, getting into her acting bag, like don't play with her. One thing I feel like I hear Nay point out a lot, and I think it's big for her to point out, that, she did this on her own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Her name may be Reginae Carter. Her daddy might be Lil Wayne, but she doing this on her own. And I feel like that's what a lot of famous kids, sometimes they got to point out that, because it's as soon as they do something, oh, it's probably because your mama this person or your daddy this person. It just can't be, oh, because you're Reginae Carter and you did it on your own. So, yeah, like, they might support her, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she out there putting in the work. That's another thing. Don't act like she not putting in the work. She's putting in that work. You feel me? So we got that going for her. They was talking about Mel. This is the first time, basically they was talking about how Beatty wasn't in Toy's wedding pictures because she was with Mel, right? So basically, throughout this whole episode, another thing, if you didn't know, now you know. They don't like Mel. They don't like Mel. They talked about that, right? And then it's also skipping to a scene of basically CC Danielle talking to Beatty about Mel, and their relationship. All right, so yeah, basically CC Danielle was talking to Beatty about, her relationship with Mel and like what it is, like what is it, right? And she's like, is that Polly, da da da. But I'm sorry, as soon as I heard Polly, like all I could think about are the Polly clowns on TikTok. If y'all know, y'all know. That's a different story for another day. If you know, you know though. But that's all I could think when TC Danielle was like, is it a poly relationship? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, not all relationships are like that, y'all. But also, y'all, I ain't going into order of the episodes. So if you like, is she jumping around? Yeah, I'm probably jumping around. But yeah, then Danielle's like, you know what? I'm gonna speak to Toya, but you gotta be honest with her. At the same time, I think the thing about Toya, she's a fixer, and we realize that throughout the episodes and what she's saying, she wants to fix things. You know what I'm saying? When it involves her family, when it involves people she loves, she wants to fix it. So that's understandable. But then we also, I'm gonna go ahead and get those out the way. We had Nay and Armand, Yeah. Honestly, it's crazy though, because y'all know how Nay did the Granny Nay. That made sense because she was like, yeah, babe, we gotta like come out with a bomb video. So we should like dress up as old people. And she had said she ordered the stuff. So that's where that came from. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, oh yeah, we should knock on like people doors of people we know and see if they recognize us. And our old people fits. So that's where that whole like granny idea came from. They was about to drop content for us. Like, dang, like we was about to get paid. We couldn't even get paid. But it's all good. They rehearsed lines together. But Nate's like, you know what? I was just nervous and he was too busy on his cereal. So, it just wasn't working. They also talked about moving. This is when the whole LA conversation came up of them moving to LA. And then look, they both was like, I don't think our parents are going to like this. Like, I don't think my mom's going to like this. I don't think my mom's going to like this either. But we grown. So, if you like only watching the Toya and Reginae show and you don't know them outside of that, guess what? Armand and Reginae have both made that move to LA. Both their parents were sad about it. We sort of got to see their reactions. But yeah, both of them out in the LA area now. So, hey, some things, seeing how things are like now compared to how it came about. We got that. We had TC Danielle go see Toya and Grandma Anita, right? But prior to TC Danielle walking in, it's Toya trying to convince Grandma Anita to go to the doctors. Mind you, I didn't know we were supposed to get a checkup every year. I don't do that. Sorry. But I'm going to start doing it now. I probably won't, but it's good to know. Good to know. But yeah, we had it's Grandma Anita like, yo, she was the show, y'all. Grandma Anita is funny. It's her like, I feel good. Like, why you trying to put me in the hospital? You know what I'm saying? Like, she was just being real. And then it was Grandma sitting here getting a pap smear mixed up with mammogram. I can't remember if Toya asked her, do you know what a mammogram is? I cannot remember. But it's Grandma sitting here like, yes, when they do the whole body and they x-ray you and stuff. And Toya's like, no, Ma. Like, this is terrible. Like, Lord help her, because Grandma was confused. But yeah, honestly, I lied. Grandma Anita might need to go ahead and get that checkup in. Grandma Anita really might need to go get that checkup in and figure out what a mammogram is. Cause she was really confused between the mammogram and pap smear, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. I'm pretty sure they probably explained it to her somewhere throughout. It was like, this is a mammogram, this is a pap smear, boom. You know what I'm saying? They showed us, Toya and Red's company, Wait No More. Honestly, I be seeing them on the gram, and all I be thinking to myself is, could I make it through one of those classes? Because, I mean, that's a different kind of class. But not, mind you, I be seeing people older than me doing it. I'm 21, but like, no, they really be pushing them. Like, you saw Red, like, come on, come on. They really be like pushing them, and I be like, could I do that? Like, I'm really curious to myself, could I do that? So yeah, I think one day I'm gonna just have to like slide ATL and take a class for real. Like, no cap, for real. I'm so serious. Can I be honest though? Back to the Armand and Reginae, it just makes you like miss those moments. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Because we definitely were like a part of their love story. I honestly don't feel like it's over. I feel like it's one of those things, right person, wrong time. I feel like it's Ashanti and Nelly. Well, theirs just took like what 10 years before they even reunited, something like that. But now it's like they older. You should know what you want now. They older, like they in their 40s now. So I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna take Armand and they that long to figure it out if they meant to be or not. But it's like I don't see it completely being over. I still feel like it's a lot of love there. I feel like that's it though. They gave so much. They both like hard loving people. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't feel like it's over. I'm gonna see how the rest of the show play out because that's what they've been telling us since, see how it plays out on the show. See how it plays out on the show. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see how it plays out on the show. But I really do feel like it could just be right person, wrong timing. So hey, I'm still praying that things work out with them. If I'm being completely honest with you, but then we also had Red take Toya on a date night, and the thing with Toya, her biggest thing outside of trying to fix everything was you don't let people talk. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't give people a chance. That was her big thing tonight when people was trying to approach her. That's what it was. But I think it was really cute. They was having dinner, cute little date night, and Red was like, he could care less about Mel, but he was more concerned about Toya and her sister Beatty than the whole Mel issue. Like, that's not, that's a different time, different situation kind of thing. It's you and your sister I'm worried about. That's like a man right there. Like, look, it's family. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm concerned about. So yeah, but him just being there, that was good to see. And then we also got to basically see the pre-fallout of what led to, y'all know when our mom went to LA, because like they said, we have her doing boxing too. We had him doing his preparing for his EP. So he went to LA and it was like the text and then it showed Red, but he never texted her back. And you know how sometimes you just, I don't even know if it was that time of the month, but like I said, we naturally have hormones. Sometimes as females, we just think stuff like, I feel like all people do. It's part of being human where you just start thinking, oh, like, what's this? What's the case? You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Then, like, I can't remember if it was tweets added to this. I really can't, y'all, because at this point, it's been a while. Everything is, like, faded in the back of my memory. I don't want to relive it. I can't remember. But the next day, TT Danielle texts Toya, and she's like, yo, have you seen these text messages? Or was it the same day? Well, whatever it is, and it's like, well, no, have you seen the internet? And so Toya looks, and it's like, oh, Reginae and Armand have split. Reginae and Armand unfollow each other. All that good, not all that good stuff, all that stuff, because that's not good stuff. That's terrible. But all that stuff's going on. So it's like, oh, shoot. Mind you, it's like, we lived through this. We saw it. This was like the behind the scenes, but I can't remember what point. I can't remember what time this was. Like, don't even laugh at me, y'all. I cannot remember because I'm like, I just want to leave the past in the past and I just want to let it go. That's what I did. So, yeah, Toya's like, calls her and she doesn't answer, but she leaves a voicemail. This is when after that, this is, near the end, they have family dinner. Let me tell y'all about this family dinner. It's Toya with the little placeholder cards. I'm like, nah, when do we get assigned seats at the table? But like Grandma Nita should have been in front of Toya where Nay was sitting. Maybe put Nay on the other side of no. I don't know. I feel like Nay should have been beside Toya. I don't know where, because them two was just doing a lot of laughing. Like they're the two kids in class, you put them next to each other and they just laughing. So I swear they would look at each other and just start laughing. Like it just gave two kids, like, I'm sorry, it's not funny, but like that was them throughout near the end of this episode. They sit down, it's a cute dinner, but also Toya was just like, it looks like Nay's had a long day, like it looks like she's been crying, because it's that same day that the whole like Armand and Nay had broken up, so we didn't get into that episode did not cover that whole gist of things. But then we all sit down to a nice family dinner. I'm saying we all because it's, We family, y'all. That's our family. We just watched on TV, go through the ups and downs. Yeah, so yeah, let's get into it. So, it started off okay, right? Like I said, the family dinner started off decent. BD starts talking. BD's like, I date two people. Grandma D's like, you date two people? Y'all gotta go watch it to actually get her reaction. I promise y'all. So, BD's like, I date Mel. She has her guy, I have my guy. And then Grandma D's like, what? Like, her reaction, y'all, at this dinner was a different kind of funny. But like I said, she was just the main topic of a lot of conversations. So, like a lot of conversations. But at the same time, one thing about it, they go and speak her mind. Because I think that's when she was like, I don't like Mel. I'm like, oh, shoot. Things heated up. But as quick as that happened, like the tables, when I tell y'all the tables turned to good full times, the attention was on each one of them. Now, Red was just sitting in the corner like, you know what? I'm going to just, like, I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to let the family handle this. That's really what it gave Red sitting in the corner, just like, let me eat, let me sip my drink. I don't got too much to say. Because next, I think it was the wheels turned, the tables turned to Toya. You just don't let people tell you nothing. You don't listen. Well, I think maybe she listened, but you don't let people talk. So, that's what it was. Like, you don't let people talk, So I'm like, oh, shoot. Tables will turn to Toya, right? But then they was like, yeah, I agree. And then Casey's like, nah, could you do that same thing? B's like, yeah, you do that same thing. Now I'm like, oh, shoot. Tables will turn to Nay, you know what I'm saying? Like, all eyes. You see, it's like you at the table, you sitting here looking at BD first, right? Then you turn your attention to Toya. Now we at Nay. And then Nay's like, to Casey. Y'all go find out, tune in what she said. So then all eyes are on Casey. You like, oh, this is getting crazy. And Casey's like, I just don't feel like y'all support me. Wayne heard my music. If this person heard my music, I'm like, oh, shit. And that's when Toya said, I'm your sister. I'm not your mother. No, it was something like that. I think I missed it. But then we also had Nay. Like, her faces is just like, like how, like, your face says it all. That was Nay sometimes. Like, you would just look over at her. You just like, bro, like, I'm saying, this that family, like, you sitting here just like, eating your food, but you sitting here like, oh, shoot, like, who really about to pop off? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's our family for real. It was good vibes. It was crazy. I think at the end, Mama Nita ended up walking off like, I'm done with this. But yeah, so next episode gonna be good. We gotta wait till next Thursday. I'm just enjoying the vibe for real. Like, it brought entertainment. I mean, I guess it's moments that shouldn't have been funny, but it was funny. Like, I'm sorry, I can't even lie to y'all. But yeah, it was just good TV. So if y'all haven't, go tune in. Y'all know the vibes as always. I love y'all and deuces.